So you've got a great business idea and you're ready to share it with the world. But how do you know if the world is ready for your idea? That's where beta testing comes in. I'm going to take you through the importance of beta testing and how you can do it for your own product and your business. My name is Serena Alfaro. I'm the founder and designer of Nuevo Jewelry brand, which I founded in January of 2020. In January of 2022, I quit my full-time six-figure job to focus on my jewelry business full-time. In the meantime, I decided to resurrect my YouTube channel so I could share tips and tricks about entrepreneurship and personal finance with you. Make sure you hit subscribe on this video so you can stay up to date on everything I put out every week to help you with your small business and your money. There are a few key reasons why beta testing is important and can potentially save you a lot of time, money, and heartache in the long run. So, beta testing gives you an opportunity to get your product or your service out into the world before you fully launch a business or do a full rollout for whatever the product or service is. And this helps you work out those things like logistical issues. Are you using the right software? Are your customers able to open up the links to your service? Are you able to communicate with them effectively? It's kind of like a rehearsal for your real business, and it gives you real life feedback from potential customers. Beta testing gives you the opportunity to iron out any logistical issues that might arise as your actual business gets off the ground. And it also gives you a chance to generate some buzz and excitement around your product or service before you're ready to fully launch it out into the world. And this can mean a number of things depending on what kind of business or service you're offering to your customers. If you're offering your customers a physical product, this could be something like giving them a prototype to use to see if it functions as you think it should, and take any feedback that they might have from the design or the expectations that you set with them. And this can help you tweak your design itself or your messaging around your product. If what you're offering is a service, offer this service for free to a few beta clients. If you're a social media manager, you can offer management services to a few small businesses in your area and say, hey, I'm starting a new business. I'd love to extend the invitation for you to try out my service before I launch it out into the world. This is a win win because the business is getting a service that they would usually have to pay for, and you're getting to hone skills and iron out any kinks that might exist in the business that you plan to operate before you actually roll it out to the world. It's a test run, and it's super valuable and you can learn so much from it. So I'm going to take you through how I'm beta testing my online course. And maybe this is something that you can use and apply to something that you're developing as well. This is how you would go about beta testing. Number one is you want to identify who your target customer or client is. And once you've identified who that is, reach out to some people that fit that profile, whether it's business owners, dog owners, moms of multiples, whatever your business is, try to find out who your target customer is. And you're going to reach out to some people that fit that profile and offer them, hey, I have a new product or a new service that I'm working on, and I would love to offer it to you for a given time frame. It can be a month, it could be 2 months, and then collect feedback from you as you use my product or service so I can make it the best it can possibly be before I release it out into the world. A lot of people will be interested in helping you because this is also helping them. And if it's not, maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and rethink your product or service. But this is a great time to do that before you've actually launched the whole thing. It gives you the opportunity to make changes quickly and incorporate the feedback that you get from your customers immediately. And having that feedback incorporated before you launch your whole product is super valuable. And people are actually pretty willing to help if you ask them to help you. Don't be afraid of rejection at this step. Some people are just too busy and it's not something they can take on. Don't take it personally. I surveyed a ton of people before I rolled out the beta program for my online course because some of the people that filled out the survey just didn't fit the profile of who I think my ideal customer is for the course when it's available. That's nothing against them. They didn't do anything wrong. But if I have my target or my dream customer in mind, I'm going to offer my product or service to them so I can get the most applicable feedback possible before I launch my product out into the world. Once you've tested your product or service with your beta clients, gather all the feedback, don't take it personally. And you're probably going to have some testimonials in there too. Make sure you put those on your website or your sales page for the service or product you plan to offer in the future. Also, analyze that feedback from your beta clients. Are a lot of them saying the same thing? That's a good indication that something needs to change to address that. If everyone's saying, oh, it fits my needs, but I would be willing to pay a certain amount for it, take that into consideration when you think about pricing and promoting your product or service. Definitely take advantage of beta testing. It's not really free work. Although you're not getting paid for your product, you are receiving feedback that is so valuable, especially at the beginning of launching a new business or product. Point break. Now I'll tell you how I'm beta testing my online course. And I learned this from Vanessa Lau, who's amazing. For amount of money she asked for, what she offers you is worth 10 times more. I took her program BGA and I'm already working on an online course for, I'm actually too embarrassed to say how long I've been working on it for, but she has a really great framework for beta testing your coaching service or in my case, what will be an online course. The way that I went about it, which you can totally steal this, I'm not giving you all of Vanessa's intel, but this is how I applied what I learned from her to my own business. I created a survey in Google Forms when I initially started sharing about my online course. And I told people, hey, if you want to try part of my course for free with one on one support from me to get your business off the ground, depending on what that looks like for you, fill out the survey. And if I feel like you match up with what I have to offer right now, we'll get on a call. I'll ask some questions and we'll go from there. Thankfully, I had a lot of responses to my survey, and it gave me an idea of not only the words people were using to describe how they felt at the beginning of not actually starting the business, but having an idea. It also gave me ideas about pain points I can address in my course just by looking through the survey responses. So I hopped on the phone with a few of the respondents to my survey, and then from there, asked them questions. Of that group, I invited a few to be my beta clients. And what I did is I made a mini version of my course personalized to each person I invited on as a beta client. The course has 12 modules of curriculum, and I created my beta program to be 1 month. In reality, I feel like my online course will take someone about 3 months to complete and execute. So, editing down my offering from 90 days to 30 days and customizing it for each individual person that I signed on as a beta client was a challenge for me, number one. But number two, it helped me to say, hey, do I have the modules in my course that would address this person's concern in starting their online business, depending on where they were in their journeys? It made me think about how robust my course is, and also, do I have the modules in place to address the issues that my dream customers actually have? I created a customized version of my course for each individual person that I signed on as a beta client. And at the end of their 1 month beta version of my program, I'm collecting feedback and testimonials. And I haven't even launched the sales page for my course yet, so people are not yet enrolling, but this has given me a lot of feedback that I can incorporate into my course before I publish it for the world to see and have people sign up for it. If you are interested in starting an online business, make sure you check out my courses at serenaalfaro.com. This one I'm working on now, I'm in the midst of my beta testing, is Get Your Side Business Off the Ground, Earn Your First $100. I know I can help you with that because I've gotten my side business off the ground. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful and if you're going to be able to apply beta testing to your new product or service, or if you've already applied it before, let me know how in the comments. I would love to learn new ways to apply beta testing to my businesses. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go and check out my courses at strainalfaro.com. Get your side business off the ground. Earn your first $100 will be live January 1st, but I'm going to have some master classes before then. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter so you can join me. It's going to be really fun, and I think you're going to learn a lot. And I'm so excited to share my course with you.